Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Young Ramon, back in the zone for the whole city. I'm putting on, man. And you know who I got with me? Standing to my right, I got my big dog.
BMP.
To my left, I got
Oz,
my boy.
Camacho.
And today, we're bringing to you the official review of The Last of Us Episode 2. And we're here to, sit down, talk about it, chop it up.
Mm-hmm.
My boy just finished watching the episode.
Yes, sir.
We'll just start off with you.
What's good, Oz? Now, we'll talk about the good just because let's get into the good.
Why not?
The good is a whole bunch of stuff. Obviously, Pedro Pascal's still doing good. Ellie picked it up. From last episode, she didn't take me out of the episode. She wasn't cringy this episode. She was good.
I'll tell you, it wasn't her acting. It was just her face.
I think it was her acting.
Nah. From one episode?
Yes, for that episode. You can't be bad for an episode?
I'm just saying, why would they send it through?
LeBron can't be bad for a game?
No, that's different.
Why is that different?
Because that's a game versus an episode.
It's how you perform that day.
But you think they don't shoot multiple times a day?
Hell yeah, they shoot multiple times a day. And they chose a bad take.
So for that scene, it was just a bad take?
They chose a bad take. The director was like, this bitch couldn't do it any better. This is it.
Here you go. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
I did give her the benefit of the doubt. I said that last episode. I was like, all right, let me see. And she picked it up. Good stuff. Hopefully she keeps it up. I think it's because she didn't have as many, scenes of where it was, that emotional. She was more or less just, witty type of thing.
Kind of, yeah.
Set pieces, it looks good. The city looks good. I like the way they're setting it up.
I like how the buildings look.
The buildings look exactly like they did in the game. That building leaning against the other one was exactly
that city looks
in the game.
Can't deny that view.
Can't deny that view. Fucked up. I'm talking apocalypses. It's a pretty good one.
Right.
The clickers.
It's like your typical rundown zombie apocalypse city, but with vines and shit.
With vines and shit.
More greenish, which looks better. It's a good fit.
I like New York with some green in it. Right. New York needs green.
It needs more.
It needs a lot of green, bro. It's too
concrete.
Too concrete.
New York's called the concrete jungle.
Yeah,
we don't need that.
Don't need that.
Also, the clickers look good.
I mean, they got Central Park. That's
not
green.
Enough. They're always.
That's they've been like green.
They've been we got green though. The clickers look good. The clickers look just like in the game.
Clickers look fire.
And they clicked.
Clickers look fire.
They were clicking.
Yeah.
But if one shot to the head, you know what? This goes into the bad. So go ahead, come on, John.
So far, the episode 2 is good. I mean, there's really nothing bad about it. There's nothing. It's just been a steady goodness. I haven't been bored a single bit about it. It's been good acting. I don't really see the problem with Ellie too much.
We'll talk about it.
Right, we'll get on with Ellie in a bit. But I guess this falls on my pro dog. I think she's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
What I like about The Last of Us, because I'm coming in fresh from this. I know you guys play the game.
Yeah.
But the zombies are I really fuck with them more than your typical zombie, I guess. It's more infected, like I was saying earlier. They're more infected. I fuck how they're hive-minded and they got it's like zombies on roids with animals with plant support.
Yeah.
They changed that from the game.
They added that for the show and I think it was a great touch.
Yeah.
All the additions that they've added to the show are good additions.
They work.
You know what I mean? And it's I wish a lot of studios would understand the difference between good and bad decisions, which I guess is subjective, you know what I mean?
You could add to it because in the game so they just explained in the series that the clickers, or not even the clickers, but all zombies, because not all zombies are clickers. If you what do they call them? Spores or whatever the fuck. But if you step on one,
stepped on the shroomies.
Yes, the shroomies. If you step on a shroomy here, a mile down the road, they might get alerted. That wasn't in the game.
Yeah.
But that feels like some sort of in-network type of
concept. It's a fire
concept. It fits
the
shroom analogy thing that they were explaining from the first episode.
Because they're smart, dude. Yeah. They're smart. So
because all I'm trying to say is as fans, I think we don't mind additions as long as they're good additions, you know what I'm saying? You can't just go outright with the Velma show and shit like that. I'm not the biggest Scooby-Doo fan. I'm not the biggest Scooby-Doo fan, but it's just
it's a change.
Why are y'all doing that? Yeah. Whereas this change seems more in the theme of The Last of Us. It's you're making the whole vibe complete.
They're building on it more because some changes will destroy it, but to build it just further progresses the deeper lore of the story of the game and the TV show.
Which, why not do it if you have a chance? Make it deeper.
Yeah, and that's the best part about making that game specifically into a TV show is you could do a lot more within the TV show than you could have done in the game.
100%.
Because the game could be translated to TV without many changes, but it's good to see them building upon what we have.
I mean, we were just watching the behind the scenes with them, and they're like, yeah, we had some changes in the original concept, blah blah blah, and then we just stuck to the game. I'm like, that's right.
It was that's right. The clicker design, like they had like many designs, but they're like, I
wouldn't have came up with no other shit.
With the OG.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even came up with no other shit.
Good.
Like, yeah, just do that shit, bro.
And so far, they are sticking to the script. It's going pretty like by the book.
Yeah.
No, 100%. Ant and I were watching a video that was showing like the side-by-side comparisons of the shows in the game, and like
on YouTube,
multiple of that shit was just taken straight out of the game. They were just like, yo, that line right there, take it, put it in the TV show. That line, take it, put it in the TV show.
Because the game was a phenomenal, well-written story.
I mean, so was Uncharted, and you see what happened.
No. But Uncharted wasn't Uncharted. They're like, all right, let's change Sully, let's change Drake, let's change everybody, make a new story. Like, they didn't follow beat for beat.
I think it was you some also who said for Uncharted
but
that the airplane scene was from the third game or something like that instead of the first one.
No, they didn't even, like...
You know that airplane scene was not even from the first game?
Yeah, it was from the third game.
Yeah, it was like the third game. They just do it.
And then the whole...
It looks fire.
Bro, the fucking pirate thing was from the fourth game. Like, they're just mixing the whole, like, let's make all 4 video games into one movie.
And then it's original, because I was watching, like, behind the scenes from them, and they were like, we just had to do an original script, and we're building on Nathan Drake and shit like that. I'm like, but like you said, bro, it's just, like, pieces of the games, like, thrown in there and shit. So...
Let's make a 100-hour game into, like, an hour and a half movie.
It's not about Uncharted.
That's how not to do a video game adaptation.
Right.
The Last of Us, you're on the right track.
You're on the right track.
Take your time. It says about 10 episodes, like you were saying. I think that might be enough for a first season.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
What you were saying.
Yeah.
It's not going to be enough to get into like game 2 though. I think.
No. I don't. As I'm seeing like the pacing they're taking, I don't think they're gonna even like finish the first game in the first season. Like,
Yeah.
This is, and I think I know where they're gonna cut it off.
Don't say.
Yeah. I think I know where they're gonna cut it off and go into the second season, but
Is it when Ellie?
Huh?
Just when Ellie?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, just leave it
leave it there. No.
All right.
I feel like that's good though. I hope they take their time.
Yeah. Definitely take your time with this. Listen to what the people are saying. But I'm enjoying it heavily. I do want to see like video game mechanics thrown into this. Like we were saying, like if he picks up a wood plank and starts like fucking taking Ellie on it and swimming her around, that's just gonna be fire.
Yeah, that shit just warmed my heart, bro.
I like when they were talking about the backpacks and they're like, "Oh, she pack you this," because in the game, like you do have to pick shit up by yourself.
Like
they all have their own little thing.
No, the looting and shit like that. I was telling this nigga, I was like, bro, it'd be so funny if he goes to the table and starts crafting shit.
Duct taping.
Right.
Oh shit, no, and then during the clicker scene, I wanted to see him like throw a bottle or a brick because that's like a huge mechanic for the clicker levels.
Yeah, like Mr. Right and shit.
They didn't do it.
Nah, they didn't. I really wanted to see this nigga like with the clicker. You can't shoot it, but you have to like melee.
You can't stealth it. You can't stealth it. You need a reinforced shiv to stealth it. If you do it with a regular shiv, he just turns on you. You're dead.
But you can shoot it in the mouth. It takes a couple shots though.
But I just wanted to see him like.
It's not one headshot and done.
No.
It's a couple shots to the head to kill a clicker.
But you could kill it with the gun. Is the thing.
That's the thing, right?
Like, here's the thing. Sorry. Go ahead.
Alright, I was just saying. I just wanted to see him be a click over the head with a pipe.
Okay, so we're in the room, right? You got 2 clickers here. We've been in this world for 20 years. I've killed my share of clickers.
Oh, here we go. I know what you're saying.
I'm not about to boom and then run away. No. Miss a shot like 10 feet left, and then you run away. Like, how are you protecting this little girl?
That shit was so funny because Tess was running back and she shoots and somehow the bullet was like, pew!
I saw that. I was like, whoa.
I was like, bitch, get your shit right. We need you right now.
She's got no experience. Neither does Joel. I need them to be like, we've been here. We know how to kill it.
No, I said,
boom.
Why did Joel give this motherfucker a body shot? His head was like right there. It was like the first initial like showing of the clicker and shit, and he was like stuck his face on screen. I would have bam.
Thank you.
That's it.
Like that. I don't know that corner screen, right? That corner shot.
Yeah, I knew the clicker was gonna be there because like Joel's like this, right?
They built up for that.
And
shit.
like so the camera's wide and the clicker's way back there. He's reloading, right? And then the camera just like comes in close and the clicker's away.
Yeah.
And the clicker goes quiet, and I'm like, he's next to him.
How common
And
are
it's
clickers in the game though?
He's next to him.
Because like from what they're showing the show, it kind of seems like they're like some top shit. Because
They're common.
So they're
They're not
common?
too common. They're not too common.
Well, they're like the second tier of.
Yeah,
as far
so
as,
we
like,
got like zombies, then we got clickers, and then a couple years later they go to the bloaters.
There's a bloater in the
I
first.
was actually
episode.
surprised they started with the
In
clicker.
the first game.
In
Yeah,
the
in
show.
the first game.
Yeah, there's a bloater. In the
Fucking, it's in the high school level. It was
Yep.
the first time you see it.
I was
the high
scared.
school
I
level.
was scared of that thing.
The first time you see it is in the high school level. We got that, and I think that's as big as they get for that game. And then the second game, they evolve into the Rat King.
Some sort of boss.
And the Rat King is like basically these infected were infected day one, and they've just been stuck in this hospital basement. And like the shrooms around them like just morphed their bodies and like stuck them all together, so they became one giant like blob of like zombie mush.
how the fuck they stopping that?
But as
They
far
struggling
as,
with clickers.
It was a hard boss battle. It was a hard boss battle.
but as far as like action scenes, it wasn't my favorite. Like, I understand you're trying to make it tense. I understand what you're trying to do, but they made the characters seem dumb and inexperienced for the sake of adding tension. Like, you don't have to make them seem dumb. Just make the enemy seem crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I
how
agree.
about you shoot them in the face 3 times? They keep coming at you. You're like, whoa! And then some shit's got to happen.
I fucking agree. Like the action to me wasn't like nothing too crazy. I didn't expect it to just be like they back to back. You know what I mean? But at least I was like, let's see the fucking like misdirection, like throw a stone or some shit, come up behind them. You know what I mean? Then you back down. Like how the game goes. You know what I'm saying? I would have been fine with that type of action. But if you're gonna go with like a different type of action, this wasn't it. You know what I mean?
Or this wasn't it. You made the character seem weak, and
So this your bat to it?
this is my bad
this is
to
the
it
bad.
The bad to
because
it.
one of
The
the scene
action.
that I didn't like. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if they were like, you know how they can't see them, they run away from the clicker, they hide, and then they stealth through or some shit. Like, we
Right.
couldn't kill them. They were that raw.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes we gotta.
There's a
stealth
couple
through.
times in the game you have to do that. So yeah,
100%.
it's like
A whole bunch of times
I
you
kind of
do.
want to see more of the mechanic of the game in there. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie.
And there's levels in the game where it's like fucking 10 clickers in one room.
On you.
No, there's
Yeah,
levels
yeah.
where you're like, you're stealthing, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
for
you're
sure.
not doing nothing
For
else.
sure.
So I wonder
that
if they're
was
gonna
bad
add
for me.
shit like that, like, cause you see how they kind of like did the difficulty level kind of with 2 clickers from game to show. So like, imagine how they're gonna implement that. Like, how the fuck they gonna do 10? Because you were just struggling.
No,
like,
in
a week
those
ago.
in those levels, dude, I never bothered like fighting the clickers. I
Yeah,
just
some of them
stuffed
you
my way
can't just-
through.
You just run away.
Yeah,
That's
I
where the
just
brick
stuffed my way
comes. You
through.
like
Yeah.
brick out,
You
and then
toss
they
them,
go away,
yeah.
and then you go.
Because
past
there's one part where they have to go in like a subway tunnel in the game, and
Oh.
like in the fucking subway tunnel, there was like 10 of them just in a room, and you had to get your way through that room.
Yeah, there's one in the door you're trying to get at, so you throw a brick over there, he goes, and you dip. But yeah, so that's the bad for me. There's also one more bad scene, but anyway.
I mean, that's the bad for me. I just didn't feel like the action was hitting like that for me. Like, I wish it was just a little more. But who has better action, Walking Dead or this? Walking Dead probably right now.
Yeah, Walking Dead has better action, even though the zombies aren't like.
But from the
that
first 2
strong.
episodes though.
I'm just saying, just for right now.
Yeah,
I
we're
give it
just
some time. You know what I
rating
mean?
it right
But
now.
yeah.
But also the very ending scene with that girl, I can't remember her name, Tess.
Yeah.
Where she dies.
She got
She
to
throws.
make out.
Let's see her logic, right? Zombies are coming. She throws some drums. She throws drums of gasoline, right? 2 drums. Next to grenades. She throws the grenades down too.
Right.
And then she goes to light stuff up when the zombies are already in front of her. And she's like, dude, I'm gonna get them so they don't come to you. Bro, 20 of them went past her and she was like, all right.
I
Like
would've
20
thought,
of them are coming
bro,
through.
By that time, there's like at least like 10 outside the other side of the building.
That's what I'm saying. They're
You know
on
what I mean?
Ellie.
Like,
They're on Ellie.
they're
and
already
Pedro,
on her,
dog.
You
bro.
know that scene
Light
where
that
they-
bitch up.
when they highlight
Light
the
it up.
grenade, bro? I swear she was gonna grab that fucking grenade and explode it.
And
Because I'm like, bitch,
explode it,
the
bro.
fire's not working.
No,
Like,
I'm
hurry
like,
the fuck
bro,
up.
I'm watching the scene. I'm like, light it. Like, what the fuck?
She
You know
didn't
what
need to empty the drums, leave the shit in the drum, maybe move the drum a little bit, but take a grenade, put one here, put one there, and then you're done.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around with the lighter.
I bet you. The last
Don't kiss a zombie.
No, I mean, you know, for cinematic reasons, they wanted it to be more dramatic. Even the behind the scenes, they're like, you know, when Tess died, it just wasn't dramatic enough.
Yeah.
So we had to make it dramatic.
They wanted to.
And when I was watching it, I was like,
fuck out of it.
I was watching it, I was like, bro, this is hella
Too
dramatic.
dramatic.
You know what I mean?
Too
She's
dramatic,
kissing a
dog.
zombie, and she's like,
It's hello. Bro,
like, bitch, stop. Like, just kill these niggas. Light that shit on fire. Get out of here.
It just made her seem even dumber to me.
Nah, I
It
agree.
made her seem dumber to me and weird also.
I agree. It was just something hard. It's hard not to notice little shit like that. You know what I mean? You're missing your shots. Your lighter's not flicking. You're like, what the fuck?
You're not clutch.
Yeah.
You're not clutch at all.
I'm looking for it,
You
bro.
can't be
You're
on the
not-
team.
Yeah, sorry. Tess.
She's like, we're bad guys.
Yeah,
I've
bro.
been through some shit.
That's fine.
You got a black eye on you. You
You've been
fucked
through
up,
some
bitch.
shit, but you can't shoot shit. Like, jeez Louise.
You
don't.
can't come in clutch. You can't blow nothing up.
Nah, I mean,
I thought she was gonna last longer. To be honest, bro, I thought
That's because
they
you ain't
killed her
played the
fast,
game.
Damn.
No, I knew she was coming. Like, first quarter, she's
Like
done.
episode 2 type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know episode 2, but I knew she was out like early.
Early.
I knew
Yeah,
she was
first
out
quarter.
early.
First quarter. So, I mean, but Tess overall as a character, I didn't mind her. Like, I like how she was, like, better with Ellie, because Joel so far, I'm like,
He hates her.
yeah, so
He's
some,
being
like,
realistic,
it
though.
needs that balance.
He's
I
trying to-
understand.
He's
He's trying to
definitely
kill
being
her.
realistic. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's
just like, bro.
she's a baggage, bro. She's anchoring us down.
And he's kind of like another, I guess, like, pointless.
Which
It's
is
like,
real, too.
Yeah.
like, Joel, so you're already out here, like, on this mission and shit. The whole time, Joel is like, let's go home. There's no point. I'm like, Joel, you're already out here, bro. And so this bitch is about to die, and she's like, Joel, please take Ellie and save humanity. And Joel's like, I just want to go home. I just want to stroke my dick off.
But, like,
I'm trying to sleep.
It's
Right.
stupid because
Fuck.
you're not going back home. You just beat the fuck out of a security guard out in the middle of the alleyway, dude.
Dude,
like,
you're getting hung.
Yeah, you're getting hung.
Did he die as security guard?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you beat the fuck
No,
out
no.
of
If he died,
They said
like-
leaving. They said leaving the quarantine zone is enough to get hung if
People
they
got
catch you.
hung.
yeah,
again
but
for that.
bro, if he died, if the security guard died, I'm good. They don't know who killed him. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Well, if he died, and I guess nobody's there.
I don't think he
to confess.
killed him.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
I don't think he killed him
didn't kill
either.
him. Yeah, he didn't
I think he
kill
just beat the shit out of
Yeah,
him.
he beat the fuck out of him.
That's the problem.
Yeah, made him unconscious.
So yeah, there's no going back, Joel.
And he
But
knows
either
his
way,
face 'cause
Joel
he
was
was
just
dealing
coming-
that Molly
What happened?
What?
in the first episode.
Oh yeah, he was dealing Molly with him.
Like what?
That rod, my friend.
The security guard?
The guard.
Yeah, Joel was like,
Joel.
"I'll give you half off on the
No,
pills."
Joel,
Yeah.
Joel was dealing Molly.
Bro,
You don't remember that?
First episode.
I remember they had a deal. I didn't know it was Molly.
It was
Oh, it
pills.
could have been something. Yeah, it could have been
Some
something.
shit.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
He was like, "I'll give you half off on the pills. You let us go." He was like, "Nah, I want it free."
Damn.
But that was my only complaint is that like Joe was just seeming like he's complaining a lot and shit like that.
My
That's
thing
how
is-
he was in the
And
beginning.
it's
though.
like, bro, you're not seeing that like she's really immune, like that ass. She's immune. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
I think
in
he
the
has
show,
some,
he
like-
was like that.
He has some PTSD trauma from his daughter.
When his daughter, yeah.
I get
it's
that, I
like
get that.
he's trying not to get like attached because he knows he's thinking at least that like, yo, I don't want to get hurt like I did last time.
Yeah, I don't want to
type
deal
shit.
with the kids again.
I don't want
Yeah.
to get attached. He's
You
like,
saw the way
no.
he dumped that kid's body in the fire, dude. He didn't have
The
a
bitch is
care
like,
in the
I
world.
can't do it.
But
I
from
got it.
Ellie's point of like view, it's like she doesn't understand that yet. Like you're just coming off like a dick. Like you just
Yeah, yeah,
like I
yeah,
know
yeah,
everything's like
And that's
down
the whole
shit.
point of the story of the game is for them to learn to understand each other.
Yeah, which is fine.
And then it just kind of goes crazy at the end, but
Yeah.
I guess I'm having sympathy towards her. I'm like, bro, she's a little girl. She's like, you know what I mean? Like, she's really immune. Like, nigga, let's do this.
Yeah, my thing though is like once you find out she's immune, like we're on go.
Yeah, we could
We're
do
on
something.
go.
We could do something.
You're immune. You can't get infected. There's something we could do with this.
First thing
I
I'm
think that
doing
second
is
fight
like, can
confirmed
you?
that shit? Like,
100%. First thing I'm doing is, can you transfer that shit to me? That's what I'm doing.
We're getting
How
you
we
know,
doing?
you're like,
How
can
we
answer
doing?
that shit
Give me
with
your
love.
blood. But in the video game, Joe was the same way.
no, he's the same way. So, but I guess, like, seeing it again, I'm like, damn, this nigga's just like,
He's
like,
like,
he's
he
a
got
dick.
problems.
He's a
bitching, bro.
dick.
He's just bitching, bro. You're
got
not going
problems.
home.
Just an
Take
old
it to
man.
the firefly.
Yeah, he's just an old man. He's
Angry.
tired. He want to go home.
His feet hurt.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. It's zombie apocalypse, bro. You want to go back to throwing bodies in the fucking like fireplace?
What a
Or you want to
crazy
save
job,
humanity,
dude.
bro?
What a crazy. And then the next job, he's like, you gotta wipe shit.
Yeah.
3 o'clock, Peter, don't be late.
Dude, he
Extra
doesn't
hours?
Bro,
Overtime?
This motherfucker Joe shows up early, gloves, goggles, and
Ready to go.
shit. He's just ready to go. But God,
In the game, did they go into Ellie's backstory? Like, because they said she was an orphan and stuff. Did they go into her backstory? Because I don't remember.
The only
Not yet.
backstory that they
Not
went
yet.
through in the game is the DLC where she was with that.
I never
black
played
girl in the
DLC.
mall. She was. I think that DLC shows how she got bit. I think that's.
But
the
she was
furthest.
already like an orphan, right?
Yeah.
So we didn't know anything
I don't.
about her
I don't
parents.
think we know anything about her parents.
So we got a free DLC for sure.
No, I
You know
think
what
the
I mean?
show's gonna go. I think the show's gonna go into the DLC because in the trailer it shows clips from the DLC part of the
With
game.
the black girl?
Yeah,
I know the black girl.
yeah, that's from the DLC.
Is that the Firefly ladies?
I don't
daughter?
think it's the Firefly lady's daughter,
Oh.
but I think she has something to do with the Fireflies.
I'm actually disappointed with the Fireflies. I'm thinking it's a well-established rebellion.
No,
First
nigga,
fucking second episode, their
they're
base already got
stumbling.
shit on. I was like, bro, who the fuck are the Fireflies?
Well, the Fireflies are all
Fuck the
over.
Fireflies.
I don't like that
Fireflies
name,
are all over.
Fireflies.
Yeah.
They got places all over the fucking world. You're gonna see, not over the world, over the fucking U.S.
Yeah.
But you're gonna see like more bases of theirs and shit like
Like,
that.
I wanna see, like,
But in the
HQ.
second game, dude, the Fireflies had like a whole stadium packed out, bro.
Who was the other? Because I know there was another organization that
It's
went
the
against the Fire.
Fedra?
Fedra.
Fedra?
The
Fedra's the
government?
military
I think
police.
so.
Yeah. Nigga, it's in the first episode.
All right.
Fedra's the military police. The Fireflies is the resistance, and then you have like fucking looters and
Just people.
scavengers,
Me.
Flavors.
cannibals.
Slavers. Cannibals.
That's probably.
Don't come into Clutch City. We've got some dangerous motherfuckers.
You already know what we got. We got some slaves.
Got
Boys
some cannibals.
Got a whole
Yeah.
empire in this bitch.
Facts, bro.
Uh,
Honestly, if I was in zombie apocalypse, bro, I'd be wilding. I'd be having so much
Laws is
fun.
out the window.
No, you know who's wilding? The kids that were born during the zombie apocalypse, dude. Because this is all they know is crazy shit.
Crazy shit.
That's
right,
all they know.
Right. But any last comments for the review?
So, good episode. Ellie was better this episode, but I have to knock it down for the two main action scenes that just weren't up to par, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go 8.
I'm gonna keep it a solid 9. I mean, it's going fucking great. I can't really think of any, like I was telling y'all earlier, if I can put it in a math graph, it's just a solid 9, 1 to 2 so far. It has,
Okay.
has not been down.
That's good.
Nah, I'm keeping it at a 9 too. I'm really enjoying it. I like the additions that they're going with. The action scene wasn't up to par, but it didn't knock it down like dramatically for me. You know what I mean?
I feel like that fit the story and the narrative where they're at right now.
I'm gonna keep it at a solid 9. I love the direction they're going with, and I look forward to see more of this.
I mean, I'm looking forward to see more of it too. But I'm kind of like with Oz though. I feel like, I just love some action, bro. Get that action right. We need that action. We need some headshots. We need some blood.
Action's
gore.
important. Action's important.
For me. But nah, it's an 8. So overall, I think that's a Clutch City 8.5.
8.5.
8.5.
So
But it's
still
still a great
good.
show. It's still a great
Still
show, man. I just want that action to just be there.
The bombs look good. We just need to
Nah, I
step
love
it
the
up a little bit and we're
designs.
good.
I love the designs. Love how it looks.
I can't wait to see the bigger zombies, like the bloater and shit, dude.
Mhm.
I can't wait to see that because if they got the
I wonder if
clickers
they'll
right
get
like
the
this, I hope. Well, in that fucking thing you were showing us, like behind the episode, when they were designing the clickers and they had like the figures up.
You had the
showing
bloater
what
there?
The bloater was sitting on the table,
Oh,
so
true.
it looks like they designed it already.
Yeah, because that happens kind of early on.
Speaking of like bloaters and shit, bro, it'd be a dope live action show if they add a storyline to it.
Left 4
Left 4 fucking Dead, dog. That should be crazy.
That would be nuts.
Are they be making that game?
Fuck
Left 4
us.
Dead has a
Last of Us,
storyline.
yeah.
It just
Not Last of Us.
it's
Not
not in the
Back
game.
Space,
That's what I'm saying. It's
You
not in
gotta-
the game,
You
but
gotta
like,
Dead
go
Space?
like
Is it Dead
read
Space?
into the lore
No,
of the
Dead
game.
Space
Yeah.
is
But it's
fucking-
like the
the
green
one where
flu
it's
started
like
the zombies.
No, but aren't they remaking that?
Oh yeah,
Dead Space is
right.
getting a remake. Comes out
Right,
this
right.
month.
Yeah.
Um,
That space would be fire too.
Right.
As far as what, a live action or that cartoon?
One other
shit?
game. I think
Dead
it's a
Space
game.
would be fire as a movie.
As a
Yeah, as a show too, bro. What?
Nah, as a
Any
show,
more
that should be
into it.
fire.
As a show, bro, you know, be fire as a
Fuck being in
movie.
space with fucking
And
zombies.
aliens,
bro,
Yeah.
Bro,
Absolutely not.
You know what'd be fire as a movie?
What?
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect?
Give that shit
Yes.
like 6 movies, bro.
Yes.
Throw all the money
Mass
at it.
Effect is
It'd be
fire
nuts.
as fuck.
Nuts.
They already
I
have
agree.
all the dialogue already there. Literally, just copy
As
and
much
paste that
character
shit.
development as you want from who?
Right.
Anybody. They got all of it.
Be fire?
What?
That Death Stranding.
That walking simulator? Fuck.
That's a stepdad simulator, bro. Don't he got a baby with him?
I don't know. Oh,
Yeah,
He
he
got
has
a
a
baby.
baby.
He got a baby in a fucking
And
cage.
a like jar.
Yeah,
or
in
some
a jar.
shit.
Because there's like invisible enemies and the baby can like detect it or some shit.
What a
like that.
Yeah,
weird
no,
fucking...
that-
you
that'd
know
be
there's gonna be a
shit.
second one?
It's
There's
Hideo
gonna be a
Kojima,
second
bro.
one.
That man wrote Silent Hill. That dude's weird.
That dude's weird, and I don't like his stories. I'm gonna just say it.
No, I love the Silent
It's
Hill
here.
stories.
No, I
Well,
don't like Metal Gear story. It's the most confusing thing.
Dude,
And
Metal
obviously
Gear goes
Death
in like
Stranding.
all directions.
Right.
Metal
I
Gear
don't
gets
fucking shit
crazy.
with that
There's like
got like
30
Makes no
different
sense.
snakes.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Have y'all ever played Alan Wake?
No, I know about it
no,
though.
I
I
feel
played
like you know about
Control.
it.
I played Control.
Which is-
Control is in the Alan Wake universe.
Was Control good?
But
Control was good.
I was gonna say Alan Wake as a TV show would be fire.
Alan Wake's getting a remake, I think.
That'd be hard. I like Alan Wake.
Hopefully
But
that God of War pulls through. Oh, man.
Is there even like a Like, we're gonna do it? Or
I don't know. I just saw rumors online.
You're just saying. He's just saying stuff.
Nah, God of War as a movie would be hard though. I feel like as a show it'd probably be like I just want it more like cinematic.
No, please,
it's
not
too
a show.
cinematic. It's too grand.
It's too big.
For a show.
Yeah, it's too big.
It's too grand.
Maybe they can fill some stuff in from like the gaps between games.
No, fuck that. Fuck
Like
that.
what was it? 2018 from Gears of War, not Gears of War, fucking God of War 3 to 2018.
I want to see a Gears of War TV show.
That'd be fine.
Who the fuck is playing those big ass guys?
Oh, fucking.
We can get The Rock.
The Rock.
No,
get
not
The Rock.
even The Rock. Fucking, I'd take
Shaq?
Batista for fucking Marcus
Shaq, no,
Phoenix.
Batista.
Batista for Phoenix,
Rock.
bro.
We could get
the whole WWE.
That boy Diesel. That boy Diesel.
The Big Show.
The
Dude,
Big Show
just cast it entirely of WWE members.
for Gears of War.
For
That'd
Gears
be
of
funny
War.
as fuck.
The Rock could play Coltrane.
No.
Who's Rey
Shaq is
Mysterio
Coltrane.
Shaq is Coltrane. Who you giving The Rock then?
The Rock is just not Dom. Who's
The
the
Rock is
Hispanic
too
guy
light,
in the fifth one? There's a Hispanic guy.
In the fifth one,
On the second one, you mean
Marcus's
Dom.
son's best.
Dom.
Yeah. You're gonna
Dom.
give The Rock Dom?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give Batista Marcus Phoenix.
Sure.
Wasn't there a girl in there too?
Yeah,
that's
but
only
that's like way
that's
later.
that's their that's
third one, I think.
That's the fourth and fifth game.
Okay.
Oh yeah, in
Wait,
the
they
third
got-
one,
they got Sam.
Marcus had a girl. Marcus's wife was in it.
They don't have Sam. Who the fuck Sam?
Who's Sam?
Sam's
Some Spanish bitch.
Sam.
And then they had the white
is-
girl.
The white girl is Marcus's wife.
Yeah.
Sam, isn't that the girl from Gears 4? The Marcus's son's girl?
I'm thinking of a
We
Spanish
played Gears 5.
Who's the main bitch
Huh?
from
Oh,
Gears
there's the
5?
main
Who's the
bitch.
one on the cover?
That's the girl I'm thinking of.
Is that Sam?
I think her name's Sam.
I can't remember. We played a whole.
We played the whole playthrough and I can't remember.
Put it on the show.
We need one girl on Gears of War. That's what we need to know. But let's not drag this out, man.
If you watch this far, comment her name in the comments.
Right.
Like, comment,
Do that.
share, subscribe.
Yeah.
You know, all that fun
Ring the
shit,
bell.
man.
We gotta start doing that at the beginning.
At the beginning, at the end. We're
In the
just
middle somewhere too.
Somewhere too, right. But let's close it out. Last of Us, Clutch City 9. To my right, I got my big
Clutch
dog.
City 8.5.
Oh, 8.5. Yeah, my bad. At least for episode 2. Episode 2. But to my right, I got my dog.
BMP.
To my left,
Oz.
my boy,
Macho.
and Ramon in the zone for the whole city I'm putting on,
Peace.
man. Clutch City signing out.
In the zone. Down to my last member days, I ain't had shit. Couldn't watch TV, I was dealing with that static. Bodies in the basement, but they so into the attic. Being problematic, get you automatics. If she is a bad bitch, then I gotta smash it. If she is a ratchet, my nigga, you can have it. Get into the bag, as you see, that is my passion. Making plays for the day, I really make it happen.